and welcome again to Prove It. He's Joe.
Which makes him Jamie.
And this is the show where we attempt to prove what you are told to believe.
Exactly. So if I was to say to you, Jamie, that a flea can jump the height of the Eiffel Tower...
I would say monster, monsieur, but you need to prove it.
I can't actually. But what about this one? You can break a piece of wood with a sheet of newspaper.
Well, if I'm reading you correct, I would say wrong, prove it.
Well, that's exactly what this show is all about. So what do you say, Jamie?
I say don't just believe what you're told, prove it. On today's show, we prove whether ostriches really do bury their heads in the ground.
Prove it!
And we attempt to prove that buttered toast will always land butter side down.
Prove it. Fred's in the shed proving he can make a rocket from 2 simple kitchen ingredients.
Prove it!
And is a zip really as strong as a car? We attempt to prove that it is.
Prove it!
Joe, can you whistle?
Yes, of course. Can you?
Yes, of course.
How embarrassing for you. I guess some of us are just gifted.
Yeah, all right, that's really annoying, but I know that I can make a noise that's way louder and certainly more annoying than your whistle. In fact, it's quite amazing.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm going to prove it to you in a 60-second Prove It.
And exactly how are you going to make this really annoying sound, Jamie?
With just these 2 empty cans.
Now I really don't believe you.
OK, start the clock, put your fingers in your ears, because this is going to be loud.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Ow, 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 ow,
OK, stop, you've proved it, thank you.
Stop the clock, there you go. All you've got to do is hold the cans like this, OK? Hold them about 1 centimetre apart, and then blow really, really hard. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go, and I've got my own screaming fans everywhere. Get it? Screaming cans, fans, get it?
Sorry, what?
Screaming fans everywhere.
What?
Screaming fans everywhere.
Where?
Screaming...
Ostriches bury their heads in the sand. Prove it!
It's the ultimate athlete with strong muscular legs that can kill a lion with a single kick.
It can grow to over 2 metres, taller than any human being, making it the largest bird in the world.
This is the record-breaking
Ostrich.
So, we know they're big.
Yes.
And we know they're strong.
Very.
So we know there's no way they're going to need to bury their heads in the sand if they're scared.
Yes, they do, and I'll prove it.
No, you can't Wait up! Hi there, do you mind if we have a look around?
Yes, help yourself.
Lovely, thank you very much, because we are here at the Brookfield Ostrich Farm to find out whether ostriches really do bury their heads in the sand.
This one is going to be a cinch. I shall prove it to you all right now, no problem.
Oi, where are you going? Right, I've got some ostrich facts for you. Did you know that their eyes are about the same size as a ping pong ball? But strangely enough, their brains are no bigger than a walnut. But let's face it, you've got to be pretty stupid to bury your head in a pile of sand. What's that noise?
Aha! There's only one way to prove this for sure.
Now, I don't think that ostriches could be so stupid. I mean, they've been around for millions of years. In fact, 35 times longer than human beings. Jamie, these ostriches aren't stupid. There's no way they're going to do this.
Joseph, it just takes patience. Sit down, will you? You're making the place look untidy.
What do we do now?
Now we wait. Here, Joe, did you know that ostriches can live up to 75 years in the wild?
75 years? That's how long it's going to take before one of these things buries its head.
Yeah, they'll do it eventually.
Look, I am not wasting any more time waiting. Ostriches do a lot of amazing things, but burying their heads in sand isn't one of them.
You're gonna miss it.
Now this is the egg of the smallest bird, a hummingbird. And this is an ostrich egg. Now that's the equivalent to this many chicken eggs. That is one big breakfast.
Now, come on, Ostrich, don't let me down. I'm not doing this for the fun of it. Don't make me look daft in front of Joe. All you've got to do is put your head in the sand when I say, and we'll be laughing. It'll be fine.
Hi! Another amazing fact about the ostrich egg is that a 20-stone person can stand on it and it won't crack. I wonder why Jamie couldn't do this section. Been busy, have we?
Oh, did they do it?
No, of course they didn't. Ostriches do a lot of amazing things, but burying their heads in the sand isn't one of them.
Look, see, I told you they'd do it. It's true.
They weren't doing it, they were just eating, that's all.
What's this? What do you think you're doing?
Well, Jamie here reckons that ostriches actually bury their heads in the sand.
They don't do that. It's a complete myth. Now, clear off. I've got things to do.
Nah, see, I was right, because I know what ostriches are doing are actually stretching out their necks and laying their heads on the ground to keep from being seen, which is probably why people believe the ridiculous myth that they are actually burying their heads in the sand. I'm sorry, Jamie, but this item is not proved.
But if we waited just a little bit longer...
Waited any longer, they would have evolved into a different creature.
Don't get cross with me. I saw them do it. I didn't say for the fun of it. It's just my own help. It's not a myth. It's real. I saw them do it.
Jamie, you know what my gran always used to say?
Joe, come here and give us a kiss.
Oh, yeah, but she always used to say as well as that, Joe, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Well, I think you've taken your nan's words of wisdom just a little bit too far. How on earth are you going to manage to eat all that toast?
You just watch me, buddy. And anyway, you can't do a show on an empty stomach.
Fair enough. Would you mind passing my juice? I can't be bothered to reach it.
So
Here, Joe, careful! Joe, you're so clumsy. Mind you, every cloud has a silver lining. You have actually just proved a point.
Which is what?
Well, when you drop toast from a table onto the floor, it will nearly always land butter side down.
You reckon?
Yep.
Actually, come to think about it, the last few times I've knocked toast from a table, it has indeed landed butter side down. But I always thought that was just bad luck.
Ah, well, it wasn't.
Prove it!
OK, well, if I get some bread like this and I
Yeah.
throw it into the air, there's a 50-50 chance that when it comes down to the ground,
Yeah.
which way up it will land. Sometimes it lands butter side down, and sometimes it lands butter side up.
That's amazing, except it isn't, because all you've proved is how to make a mess. Oh, and on the day it's my turn to clear up. Thank you very much.
You thought it was just fluky, didn't you?
Yeah, the thing is, when I first knocked the toast off the table, I thought it landed butter side down as a fluke.
Ah, well, watch this. I will do it again from the table. Now, watch what happens. Oh, butter side down. Dun, 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 dun. Butter side down. And once for luck, butter side down.
I want a slice of the action. Let me have a go. Toast on table, butter side up. I knock it off. Butter side down. Toast on table, butter side up. I knock it off. Butter side down. That's brilliant. Now I've learnt how to make a mess as well. What's the score here, Jamie?
Well, I've been using my loaf. Hey!
I like it.
And I've sussed out that it's all to do with the size of the table, the size of the toast, and more importantly, the size of us.
Oh, right. I get it. Sorry. I mean, what?
Right, well, the toast has to be dropped from the table butter side up in order for it to fall butter side down. And that's because the toast will rotate more than 90 degrees but less than 270 degrees in flight, which means it does not get the chance to do a full rotation.
OK, I think I've got this. So what you're saying is the toast is on the table butter side up.
Yeah.
I knock it off, it gets a chance to do half a rotation and therefore will land butter side down. But if I was to knock it off something higher, it would have a chance to do a full rotation and therefore land butter side up.
Absolutely. So, from an average-sized table, unless there was some kind of weird fluky bounce going on, the toast will nearly always land butter side down.
OK, Jamie, congratulations. You have indeed proved it. But what I want to know, is there any way round this?
Actually, no. You could be, a little bit more careful at the table, but knowing you, that's rather a tall order. Or, come with me, you could actually eat your breakfast from the top of a very tall fridge, which means if you did drop your toast, it does a full rotation and lands butter side up. Ta-da!
Brilliant, Jamie, although my mum won't let me eat my breakfast on top of the fridge. I've tried. Anyway, I've got another idea.
What's that?
Basically, you bluff the toast.
Yeah.
When it's not looking, you butter it on the other side.
He's so well bred, isn't he?
Hello and welcome to the shed. Now, in moderation, one of my favourite foods are chips and cakes. And for the perfect chips, you've got to add vinegar, And for the perfect cakes, to get them to rise, one of the ingredients is baking powder, which is actually a chemical called sodium bicarbonate. Now, would you believe I can use these two chemicals to make a rocket? Well, I'll prove it to you. I want to show you what happens when you mix these two chemicals together, and it's quite spectacular. Into this vase, I'm going to put some baking powder. And then I'm going to add some acetic acid or vinegar. And watch. Look at that. What it's doing is it's releasing carbon dioxide gas, which is one of the gases that you breathe out. And it's quite a violent chemical reaction. And this is what we're going to use to power our rocket. Now, to make the rocket, you're going to need one of these. It's an old film canister. You know, you get your film in and afterwards, that's what you're left with. Now, in that, we're going to put the vinegar. Fill it about a third full. And then take a little piece of tissue paper. I'm going to tear that in half to get it a bit smaller. And I'm going to put some baking powder in there. And roll it up to form a little parcel. You're going to love this. I'll definitely be able to prove to you that we can send this high into the air. Now you've got to force this little capsule into the top of the film canister. So really push it in. It might take a bit of time, so I've got one here that I've wrapped and stuck in. Now, we place this over the top. And the idea is, at the moment, the two things can't mix. The baking powder's at the top, then there's airspace, and then we've got the vinegar. But watch what happens when I turn this upside down. You'll see the bubbles form inside. Pressure's building up. Oh, it went up into space. We proved it. Fantastic. Oh, shit. Something's gone wrong. I'll see you next week.
Joe, tell me, what are you really scared of? Heights?
Heights? No way.
Bugs?
Bug, incy-wincy spider. I don't think so. I'm a big tough boy.
Big tough boy. Well, I'm glad you said that, because today you're going to get the chance to prove it in You Prove It. Joe, meet Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Hi.
Now, Anna is a real beastie brainiac because she is a member of the AES Bug Club, which means she probably knows everything there is to know about creepy crawlies. Is that right?
Yep.
OK, so you're up for a challenge?
Yep.
OK, good, because today we've got a very creepy crawly and, dare I say, downright icky You Prove It, because Anna is going to have to guess 3 different types of bugs purely from the clues that I give her.
Well, that'll be impressive. I'm sure it'll work fine.
But there is a bit of a catch, because you're both going to be blindfolded and you are going to have to hold the bugs for as long as it takes Anna to guess what they are. OK, blindfolds on, please. You stay where you are. You don't move either. Fantastic. Now, I've got Tim and Lizzie, my friends, helping me today. So here we go. Tim, could we please have bug number 1?
Oh, no.
OK, here is your first clue. This one comes from Australia. That is in the southern hemisphere.
I don't like it.
OK, the males can grow up to 15 centimetres in length.
What?
Their legs are a little bit spiny and they resemble twigs and leaves. What is it?
Australian stick insect.
It is indeed. Well done. Don't clap. OK, let's get rid of that one. OK, Lizzie, bug number 2, if you'd be so kind.
Is it off? Is it off?
It's off, it's off. OK, all right?
Yeah.
OK, hands out, flash your can. Here
Okay,
comes
here we go,
bug
here we go.
number 2. Anna, this is going to be your very first clue, all right? OK, breathe in deeply. Here we go. You all right, Joe?
Yeah.
OK.
Oh!
This one can grow up to 30 centimetres in length. All right?
Yeah, fine. It's all slimy and horrible. Is it you?
No, it's not me at all. OK, second clue. It lives in the forest and it can travel up to 6 metres per hour. What is it?
Giant African landscape.
Yes, it is indeed. Great stuff. Let's get rid of that one.
I reckon
OK,
you
Tim,
knew
the
what
third
it
and
was,
final
Anna.
bug, please. Here we go. OK. Here we go. Are you right? I'm glad this is you and not me. I've saved the best one till last. OK, Anna, listen very carefully. This is not a bug with 6 legs.
Oh, what's that?
OK, and even though its name suggests otherwise, it actually has 200 legs.
Moving.
You right there?
No.
OK, last, third and final clue. It can grow up to 30 centimetres in length. What is it?
Giant African millipede.
It's a giant African millipede! Yeah, absolutely. Well done. Blindfolds off. Blindfolds off. Well done. That's it. Take that off.
Oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, nice one, Anna. Well done. And thanks to Lizzie and Tim for helping out. Yeah, I like you.
Yeah, Anna, well done. You have indeed proved that you are a beastie brainiac and you put Joe out of his misery, which is a bit of a shame because I was quite enjoying that.
No, wait. I can feel one on me. I can feel one on me. Don't move. Okay. Did you get it?
No.
You all right there, Jamie?
Very good, you?
Yeah, not too bad at all, because today I'm going to show you how incredibly strong zips are.
Really?
Yeah.
What is so strong about a zip?
OK, let's start simple. How tough are you feeling today?
Pretty tough. Thank you very much.
Yeah? All right. Think you're tougher than this piece of wood?
Yep. Ha! I laugh in the face of your piece of wood.
That is very impressive. Let's see. Think you're tougher than this zip?
The zip is
Yeah?
no match for my strength.
Go on then.
Slippy,
Oh yeah, sweat your hands. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. Oh, that's tough, that, isn't it?
There's no way this is a normal zip. What have you done? Glue it together?
Oh, you calling me a cheater? Let's move that zip, and why don't you try this white zip instead then?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a struggle, isn't it?
It's a struggle. There's no way a zip can be this strong. I am going to prove you wrong.
You reckon? I don't think you got much of a chance, fella. Zips have been around for an awfully long time. They're on jackets, they're on bags, they're on trousers, and they were invented in 1893 by Whitcomb Judson. Now, it wasn't until 1913 that they actually became popular, which is when the US Navy ordered 10,000 of them for their flying suits.
Go on, lads, pull it harder. There's 4 of you. Pull it harder, don't embarrass me. Joe's coming. Pull it harder, quick. Joe, hello, mate. You see, I've called in Davey, Andy, Adam and Paul from the GHA Rugby Football Club to help me pull apart that zip. And they weigh in at a combined 432 kilos. So I'm afraid your zip stands no chance at all. Adam, how'd you get on?
Sorry to let you down, Jamie, but that is one strong zip.
Thanks, lads. Thanks for really embarrassing me. Thanks. God, clear off.
Thank you very much. I think I have proved with concrete evidence that a zip is incredibly strong. Thank you.
Do you know what? I'll give you that. That is one strong zip. But just how strong is it?
He just won't give this up, will he? Well, let me explain to you for 1 second. Now, a zip is 2 interlocking sets of teeth with a slider in the middle. Now, it's narrow at one end and wider at the top. So when you pull it up, it locks the sets of teeth together like that. And look, that's why it makes a zip so incredibly strong.
OK, Joe, buddy boy, this is the ultimate challenge. Zip against machine. Go and start your engine.
All right, mate, it won't work, I tell you.
Hurry up, I've been waiting to prove you wrong all day.
Not gonna happen, my friend.
Man, hurry up.
Hold on, I'm in my car. I'm just putting my seatbelt on. Here we go.
You ready? 3,
Nearly
2,
engine started.
1.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So there you see, when the teeth are interlocked, the zip really does become incredibly strong. Item proved. Jamie, you can't beat the zip.
Fair enough, Joe, you win. Item proved. Mind you, there is one way to break the whole of your zip.
Jamie, it can't be done.
Oh, we can what? Just unzip it.
Yeah, don't think I thought of that one. Fair enough, we have zipped through today's show. See what I did there? But if there's anything you've seen that you'd like to get your teeth into, then get along to our website, which is on the screen right now.
We will see you next time, but remember, don't just believe what you hear, prove it.
Chloe, very cool. Jade, who's with me? Sasha, all for one. Yasmin, and one for all. Brett, and they're exclusively on the new CITV channel. Rocket! What do you think, girls? Brats, a brand new series every day at 4:30 on the new CITV channel. Cool!